Welcome back to CordcuttersLI, where we help to save you money on your cable bill. Well, Black Friday just passed. We're in the middle of Cyber Week, and I'm sure a lot of you took advantage of the low sale prices on streaming devices like the Amazon FireSticks or FireTV Cubes. If you're one of the millions of people who are upgrading to the newer versions and either getting rid of or handing down those old FireSticks to family and friends, then this video is a must-see for you. There is something very specific you must do before you say goodbye to your old FireStick or FireTV Cube, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you in today's video. So if you're ready to see what this is, before you disconnect that old FireStick and toss it to the curb, pick up that old remote one last time, and let's go. All right, everyone, I am on my old 2018 vintage Amazon FireStick 4K, not the Max, not the newer versions and so on. This is the old version, Fire OS 6, 1.5 gigs of RAM and so on. For the last time, I'm probably not going to use this thing anymore. I have a couple of nieces and nephews that may want something for their bedrooms or whatever. If not, I may throw it out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. But before I do anything with it, after I remove it from my TV and even throw it in a shelf or whatever, I want to make sure that all of my stuff that I have on here is completely gone so nobody else can use it. So if you look here, for example, I have all my streaming apps installed on here. I have Sling TV, Netflix, IPVanish, Spotify, YouTube, Disney Plus. All of these accounts are logged in with my information. So for example, if I open up Netflix, it opens up my account. If I open up, I don't know, if I open up IPVanish, it opens up with my account. And the same thing goes for, YouTube. If I go over to YouTube, you'll see that it logs into my account because I've logged into it in the past. So obviously the last thing I would want to do is just disconnect this thing and give it to somebody else or throw it out, because anybody, I don't know if you know this or not, but anybody would be able to then take this home, connect it to their Wi-Fi, and all of my accounts, my streaming accounts, my IPVanish, all that stuff will be usable to them. And, that just ain't right. You probably know, if you've ever owned a Fire Stick, you need to log into your Fire Stick or Fire TV Cube with your Amazon account. You can use a free account or the Prime membership account, it doesn't matter, but as long as you have a Amazon account, you can log into a Fire Stick and install all the apps from the Amazon App Store or wherever else, right? So here I am logged in as myself, and I have all my apps. So what a lot of people think that they can do is just deregister the Amazon Fire Stick, in this case, by going over to accounts. You go into the Amazon account, and then you just hit the deregister button. And let's see what happens when we do that. It says your device will be deregistered from your Amazon account. This may remove some content from your device, and you will present it with a screen to register your device again. So let's go ahead and hit deregister. We'll give that a couple moments and see what happens when we get back. All right, so here it is. It says have an account, sign in. So it's no longer registered to me. And so now I'm going to log in with another account. Let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so it says it's registered. And now let's go ahead and hit continue. I'm going to click no on this prompt to save my password. It's up to you. And now we'll click who's watching. So as you can see, it does have a number of the same apps, but not all. From the original homepage. Let me put this up over here so if you don't recall. I had on my other screen, I had Sling TV, I had Netflix. Netflix is here. I had IPVanish, I had Spotify, I had YouTube and Disney. On this new one, Freevee seemed to take the place of IPVanish on this bar, and Spotify isn't here. And also there's a news one over here on the side that I didn't have on my old device. But let's see now if I can get into Netflix and what happens. So to recap, I deregistered the device and I registered it to a different account, different person, whatever. And as you can see, it's logged into my Netflix account. So this person, whoever that person might be, if it's my nephew, a relative, family member, whatever, they are watching my Netflix if they just go ahead and log in with their account on the Amazon Fire Stick. Let's go over to Disney Plus and see if that's the same. So same thing, it has my account. This person is going to be watching my Disney Plus account. And one last check, let's check out YouTube. And this is my account as well. So as you can see, this is not the option that you want to do, unless you're setting this up for somebody else, which is actually kind of cool. So if you wanted to set up a Fire Stick for somebody else, a relative, a friend, whatever, you could log in with your account, install all the apps, configure the apps, maybe with their passwords or whatever, and then deregister the device, register as them at their house, and they're all set. But in this situation where it's my Fire Stick and I'm getting rid of it, before I give it away or get rid of it, I want to make sure that all of my accounts are not logged into on it. So the way to do that, the only way to do that properly, if I go over to the gear and then I go down to account settings, let's look at that screen one more time where it says the account to deregister. And if I read that there, it says your Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K will be deregistered from your Amazon account. This will remove content from your device and many features will not work. To remove personal data, and this was the question mark, what is personal data, right? But anyway, to remove personal data, use the reset to factory defaults in settings. After deregistering, you can register your Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K to another Amazon account. So as we just found out, by deregistering it, it did not remove the personal data, meaning the login information from all of those apps. So deregistering isn't sufficient. What we need to do is go back. Let's go down to where it says My Fire TV and go down to where it says Reset to Factory Defaults. Because this is going to remove all of the accounts that are logged into this device. It's going to remove all of the apps that were installed on this device, other than the pre-installed apps that come when it's factory reset. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll see what happens on the other side. While that Fire Stick is restarting, I do want to mention this is, as I said, Cyber Week. Very, very huge discount on IPVanish now if you're in the market for a VPN that will keep your device protected, your identity safe and secure. For a very limited time, I think it's going to end within a week or so. You can get this deal of just $2.19 a month. The 1 or 2 year options come with a money back 30-day guarantee. So if you don't like it, you can just go ahead and get rid of it. So now let's get back and see how our Fire Stick is doing. It's still going, but we'll give it another minute.
12 seconds later.
Okay, so I'll spare you going through all of this setup here of the Fire Stick, and then we get to the home screen here. Pause the video and come back when I'm done. I logged into this account as that other person, not me basically. And as you can see here, coincidentally, it has a lot of the apps that I had before, but when we go into it, let's go into Netflix. It actually doesn't even install. It's just sort of a place marker there. So obviously, it's not going to be logged into with my account, right? So when we open up Netflix for the first time, it will ask you to log in. All right, back to the home button. Same thing goes for any of the other apps. We don't have IPVanish on here. We go into YouTube. Same thing. It's not even installed on the device. So don't even need to go through the steps of doing that to let you know that we don't have to worry about anybody using my account. IPVanish is not installed here, and so on and so forth. So we are all set. Factory reset is the way to go. You do not want to do just a deregister thing. So there you go. Basically, the rule of thumb is if you're getting rid of your Fire Stick or FireTV Cube and you don't want anybody else to use any of your accounts, the only foolproof, sure, safe method to do is to factory reset the Fire Stick. Don't do the deregister thing, and please don't just throw it out. Don't just disconnect it from your TV and throw it out or give it to somebody else as is. This is very similar to just you giving somebody else your cell phone and say, here, have it, take off your lock code and say, here you go. And they'll have every picture, every, whatever conversation, text, whatever that you've ever had. It's the same thing. If you're going to give away or sell or throw away your phone, you're going to factory reset your phone. You're not just going to log out of, this is an Android. You're not going to just log out of your Google account. You're going to factory reset the phone before you get rid of it and do anything else. Just like your computer or any other tablet or whatever, you want to wipe it out completely. And the only way to wipe out a FireStick is to reset it to factory settings. So there we go. I hope I haven't beat that dead horse too much, but just wanted to get that point across to you. If you enjoyed anything you saw here today, please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the CordcuttersLI channel, and most of all, share this and all of your favorite CordcuttersLI videos with your friends. This not only helps to get my videos shown to more people on YouTube, it also helps to support the channel. Thank you so much for watching.